don't know little Ray down the street. Don't know Marquise up the block. You don't know how he grew up. You don't know his mother or his father. As soon as little Ray do something wrong, he gonna shoot him down in the street. As soon as he start getting big, he gonna shoot him down anyway. That's how, you know, Esau is so wicked. He could have a whole career patrolling your neighborhood. See you grow up, and you grow up to a grown man, and now you bigger and stronger than him, and he'll take your life, and he know exactly who you are. And he try to justify it through the justice system.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow.
So all these are the beginning of sorrows. So it's more stuff yet to come after all this.
Right.
All y'all panicking now. Y'all know what to do. Most of y'all out of work. You can't pay your bills. You know, who knows when Philly gonna open back up? All these other states gonna open back up. But who knows when Philly's opening back up? When you open back up, you're gonna be in a ton of debt. A ton of debt that you've been in way before this whole situation. So now you're in a bigger hole. It's a never-ending cycle with Esau. This wicked system that we in. And it's set up like this to keep us oppressed. What?
Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations.
So we are hated of all nations. Give me a second.
Second Ezra, chapter 16, and verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Verse 2. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back?
Who's going to turn it back? That sword, what's that sword? Who's going to turn that sword back? Go ahead.
Verse 4, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Verse 5, plagues are sent unto you. And what is it that they drive, that may drive them away?
Who's going to drive these plagues away that the Most High sent? The Most High gives the go to send these missiles to America. Who's going to turn them back? Go ahead.
Second Ezra, chapter 16, and verse 7. Verse 6. May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood?
Who can drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Who's going to last in a lion's cage when you go into a lion's den? If you ain't got nothing to defend yourself, if that lion's hungry, that lion going to eat.
That's right.
That lion going to tear you up, tear you to pieces. It's going to maul you to death. That's a gruesome death. You be in a cage with a lion, especially when the lion wants you. You don't want nobody else but you. Who's going to turn away a hungry lion? Go ahead.
May anyone drive away a hungry lion in the wood? Or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it hath begun to burn?
Who can quench a fire? When that fire start to really light and start to get crazy. Like when you anybody ever put the fire too high on a pot of grease? And that grease gets so hot, and you accidentally drop a drop of water in that thing, and it start popping, and it overflow, and then the fire from under the pot hit the oil, and the whole pot catch on fire. You gonna go put that out with your hand? What you gonna do? You gonna throw a shirt over? You gonna jump on top of it and try to smother it? No, that's out of control. That fire is dangerous. You gonna scold yourself.
Bring that out.
What?
The book of Second Ezra, chapter 16, and verse 7. May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer?
Oh, that's arrow. What's that arrow? Who's gonna turn away that arrow? When that missile come to America and all these other countries, you think America gonna stop that when the Most High gives that authority to send those missiles? Who is gonna stop that?
Nobody.
Nobody's gonna stop that arrow that comes to this country, to this wicked Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritual Sodom and Babylon, spiritual Egypt.
2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 8. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?
There you go. All this stuff that's going on now, COVID. Who's gonna drive COVID away? All these countries are scared of this COVID stuff, especially America, especially Esau. They make sure you can't even come in the store without a mask now. But again, when this plague started, it was taking them out left and right. At least we thought. But now it's touching everybody.
2 Ezra chapter 16 and verse 9. A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Verse 10. He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid?
And that lightning and thunder, if you ever walk outside in a thunderstorm, and you get caught in that ring, and there ain't nothing above you but your little puny umbrella, and you hear that lightning and thunder smack down a block away from you. You hear that thunder. Who ain't gonna be scared? The first thing in your mind is like, yo, that thunder about to hit me next. Like, yo, that thunder is gonna hit me next. That's the most frightening thing. When that thunder touched down, and the sound of that thunder, that's just a storm that the Most High sent. Imagine being in the presence of the Most High.
Verse 11. The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence?
Hold up, read that again.
The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence?
Who gonna be beaten to powder? Yo, you know how thin powder is, bro? Hey, the Most High said you're gonna be beaten to powder in his presence. In the so-called Space Force think they're gonna fight against him. Even Yeshayah, I think they're gonna fight against Yeshayah when he come back. If you think, yo, this nation's a foolish, man.
I don't even know.
Go ahead.
Verse 12. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. And the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power.
So again, the Most High, he has dominion over everything on this earth. Everything reacts to him and his word. He's the creator of everything. Even the fish in the sea and the animals react to him.
Right.
The Most High is a great, merciful God. He's our God.
Right.
We should fear the Most High enough to where we don't want to piss him off. That's the fear we should have for the Most High. They say, oh, I don't want to have to fear God. Why do I gotta fear God? Did you hear what 11 just said? We gotta get
11. The Lord shall threaten, and shall not be utterly beaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence?
Hey, I want to serve that guy. I don't want to piss that guy off. I don't want to be beaten to a powder. I was made out of dust. I don't want to go back to being dust. Powder is thinner than dust, actually. Hey, that's worse. That's the type of guy that I want to serve. I don't want to make that guy upset. So I'm going to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
That's the last thing I'm going to think about transgression against, these laws, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead, continue.
Verse 13. For strong is the right hand that hath bendeth the bow. The arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss.
It's a lot. They not gonna miss. So ain't no type of electromagnetic pulse jammer Esau gonna create to deter away that missile to make it hit Canada. When the Most High let those missiles come to this country, they are not gonna miss. They're gonna hit spot on. Wherever it's directed is gonna hit right on time. It's gonna destroy everything. thermonuclear destruction. That's what's coming to this earth. That's what's coming to this country. What?
For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Verse 14, behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again, until they come upon the earth. Verse 15, the fire is kindled, and shall not be put out, until it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return again.
So all these plagues that are getting sent, they ain't gonna return. They ain't going nowhere. Everybody think this is gonna get better. You know, they can't wait till the country open back up. The entire country, I can't wait till my state open back up. So I can open my business again. So I can go back to work. So I can live my life again. Live my life of sin again. None of this stuff is gonna be returned to the Most High. When he sent these plagues, like he said, they're not gonna return to him. They're gonna stay here. Is that okay?
2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me! Woe is me! Who will deliver me in those days?
That's what everybody's going to be saying. Who's going to deliver you in those days? When those missiles come and all these plagues are hitting, everybody's worried. Nobody's really have faith in the God that they think they serve. Because if you got a mask on your face, you obviously don't have faith in the God that you think you serve.
Right.
Because again, if you keeping these commandments, the Most High said no evil thing is going to touch you. No evil thing is going to touch you if you keep these commandments.
The book of 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?
The beginning of death and the beginning of sorrows. Like it said in Matthew, this is all the beginning of things. After the rumors of wars, this is all just the beginning. The end is not yet. All these things have yet to come. Y'all think this is going to get better? It's not going to get better for us. It ain't going to get better until you wake up to who you are. You blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Stop calling yourself black. You're not African American. You're not a nigga.